Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking with Kelly. Sticking with our summer beach ocean theme, today we are making beach pudding cups. So we're gonna get our ingredients and our tools and let's get cooking. Okay guys, so just like last week's recipe, you can kind of use whatever you have on hand, whatever you like. I'm gonna go over some of the basic things that you need, but feel free to use what you have or the things that you like. So you will definitely need some milk, vanilla instant pudding, make sure it's the instant kind. And this is where this kind of varies. You can use graham crackers, which we used last week, or vanilla wafers. Again, had those on hand from last week. So either one you can use. You're also gonna need Teddy Grahams. So I have those left over from last week too. And this is where it kind of varies. So it says you can use gummy lifesavers. I don't have any gummy lifesavers, but I do have the lifesaver mint, so I might use some of those. I also actually have regular gummy bears, might throw those on top. So whatever it is you have on hand. And for tools, you're going to need your clear cups, which I have from last week. You're going to need a mixing bowl, a mixing spoon, a measuring cup, and a Ziploc bag. So go get your ingredients and your tools and meet me back here. So as always, our step one is to wash our hands for 20 seconds. All right, now step one is done. Let's get cooking. All right, so this step one of the actual recipe, step one after washing your hands, is we're gonna mix 2 cups of milk and the box of Jell-O mix. So I'm gonna take my measuring cup, move it so you can see it. I'm gonna fill it all the way up to the 2 cup line. Pour nice and slow. All right, that's 2 cups. Take that, pour it right into my bowl. All right, and then I'm gonna take my box of Jell-O pudding mix, put that and dump that right into the bowl. And you can smell the vanilla. Make sure I get all of it out. Don't want to waste any of it. There we go. So we're gonna mix this up. You just want to make sure there's no clumps. Make sure you get it all mixed together. Oop, a little bit went flying there. All right, so I'm gonna get this mixed up and then we'll move on to step 2. All right, so according to directions, this is gonna take about 5 minutes to set. So I'm just gonna set it aside and let it do its thing. Next step, step 2 says, using the plastic bag, we're going to crush the graham crackers. So again, you can either use graham crackers, vanilla wafers. I prefer the vanilla wafers, so that's what I'm gonna use. Just like last week, you're gonna put them in here and crush them up. This is the fun part. Crush in here. Again, remember, you want it to be sand, so you want it to be kind of small. You can use a spoon too if you want. You can use your mixing spoon to kind of crack them a little bit more. All right, so that's what it should look like. All right, so while we wait, I'm gonna get things cleaned up, and then when we come back, the pudding will be ready. All right, guys, it's been about 5 minutes. As you can see, check your pudding. It is wobbly and good to go. So we're gonna continue on with the recipe. So you're gonna take your clear cup, and it says we're gonna add a layer of vanilla pudding. So you can just take your mixing spoon, or whatever spoon you want, just get some vanilla pudding and put it right in there. And then step number 4 says we're going to add the crushed graham crackers and vanilla wafers. So you're gonna put a little layer of that on. Cover the top. So as you can see, I have a layer of pudding and a layer of the crackers right there. And you can continue the same thing for the next step. You're gonna take a spoonful of the pudding, spread it out nice and even. And then another layer of graham crackers. You're gonna continue this until you get to the top. So it looks like I can probably do one more layer, I think, to even it out. We'll do one more scoop of vanilla pudding right on top. Make sure it's all evened out. Maybe just a little bit more. You want it to reach the top of the cup. And then so this layer is going to be your last layer. This is going to be the sand. So you want to make sure it's all over the top, the sandy beach. There we go. Get all those little pieces out. All right, so as you can see, I have my layers. And my top layer is the sand. So in the last, this is where you get kind of fun and funky, whatever it is you want to do, get creative. The steps here tell you to take the gummy lifesavers and you're going to put the Teddy Graham inside of it like it's floating. I'm going to use what I have. So I have these hard lifesavers. So I'm going to put my gummy bear actually on top. So he's like laying in the sun on top. And then I have a graham cracker dude and he's just going to be hanging out on the beach here. You could add little umbrellas if you have them. You can use fruit roll-ups as towels. This is really where you get to have fun and be creative. So here is what mine looks like. See my little guy just floating away on his lifesaver. My Teddy Graham guy just getting buried in the sand. So this is really, really up to you. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. It's fun, it's summery, and I hope to see you guys next time.